What's going on, everybody? Welcome back into TB Sports 27. It is time for another episode of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers franchise. This time, we are the division champs. It's our second year with the Bucs, and our second year going to the playoffs. Bit of an up and down season, but we get in as a division champion and not the strongest division, which is just like how it was in real life. Last year, we had to go on the road and play the division champion, our former team, Carolina Panthers. We got beat up pretty good. This year, back in the wild card, and we're hosting the Minnesota Vikings. So enjoy this one. Buccaneers and Vikings wild card playoff game. Here we go. Let's hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. I'm putting a goal out there. We'll get back to doing some full-time commentary if we can get to 800 subs here on YouTube. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe, check out Patreon. 800 subs, and we'll return to full-length in-game commentary with you. But for now, let's jump into the awesome Madden broadcast team.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Minnesota Vikings and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome everyone to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task ahead to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the NFL, beginning with this one right here, right now.
Yeah, Kate, and I love the way you say that right there. You just lay out the journey. And I'll tell you, in this journey right now, you're not going to find a team anywhere in this bracket who isn't 100% convinced they're going to be the ones standing in the end. But the time for words is over. Now your season's on the line. Every time you take the field, it is win or go home.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Begin for the first time to Rashad White. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 26-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And 2 yards are all he can get since 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Kid, I think we've gotten a pretty good sense of the type of NFL quarterback he's going to be as he's worked through his 2nd season and he's put his team on this postseason stage. Now we get to see the type of leader he could be when every single play, every single moment is bigger than it was in the regular season. I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
This is Mason on 2nd down. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Vontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. 1st down, here's Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just a yard left to go on second down.
And 1 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes White. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
At the 35-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And this one doesn't go far.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hung in there.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. He's got this at the 27. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. First and 10. It's McCarthy. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after one play of this drive, they might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for second down.
It's second down.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And this weather, Brock, has been disrupting a lot of what both of these teams are trying to do. At this point, you got to wonder who's going to switch up their game plan first.
Yeah, when you practice indoors or out under the clear skies, you don't get a lot of this. It is coming down on them.
Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running line. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
They run the counter with White. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Baker now from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Jay Ward on the coverage.
Throwing again is Baker. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
Third down and 10.
So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
What's up? 180!
An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Penalty moves him closer. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Good. What's that? 180. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch out right. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
180. Start.
Running on second with White. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Buying some time right. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Start.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's a 36-yard look for it. It's no good, an easy kick, but he hangs it right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Pressure's there, the Bucs got it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see, here's 2nd and 19. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And we put some air under this one, right side. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. We'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. They send a man in motion. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Caught out left. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. So the Bucs go to the dime set ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield.
At the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. Now That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's White again. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's defense all over this one. Break the huddle. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11. At the
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Left and Otten makes the grab. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's Baker. Hits him on the in route. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Pressure coming. Baker on the screen. This is White. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Mike Evans with the touchdown. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, will say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Running once more with Mason. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Mason will try this one up the gut. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Ryan Wright on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just yards shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. The Buccaneers, then receiver Mike Evans headed back out. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock. A safety, really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Drive starts with a carry by White. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
White running again on second. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Mayfield keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Baker now. Offensive line fast. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense to the line for second down. Mayfield to throw. Catch made left side by Abuka. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's going deep. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Once more, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. He's taken down at the 30. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Bucs who are in front here at Raymond James. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 38-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
A gain of 16. Brings up 4th down.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And the Vikings first down.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. McCarthy looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. What a weekend of football this has been. This, the 6th and final of our wild card matchups. Let's show you what happened so far this weekend. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the LA Chargers. And here is Ladd McConkey. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 43-yard touchdown. The Chargers prove they're a force to be reckoned with. The number 5 seed advances with a road win. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And it's a Bay Area native from up in Marin County, Jared Goff. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a guy who showed some surprising wheels as a rookie, Bo Nix. He's going to find some open space, and he is gone. 32 yards on the touchdown run. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown in the first half, 10-0 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The second half of our wild card game gets underway. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
6 yards. It's second down.
Here we go.
McCarthy to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here's McCarthy to throw. He's making a bid for it. And to the ground he goes. Slide into a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First and 10, it's a give to White. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 41.
Baker now from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And I'm sure they're trying to bring it out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Play action, McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Gain 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 15.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard.
They're running the option, short side. McCarthy hit, he lost the football. And this one belongs to the Bucs. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Start.
Starting on the ground. Here's White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Vikings now set to take the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's what he knows he should have had. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. And this is another incompletion. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding receiving team.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. On the give, this is Irving. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
This is Irving on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, this is Evans. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running right, it's Irving. And he'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Right back to Irving now. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He'll get them enough for a 1st down.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. You know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly, but its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Stays upright. Now a hit, Mayfield loses the ball. But it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Mason gets it on the counter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Pickup of 2 here. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Vikings ball. We'll see if they can come up with something here and stave off elimination. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down. Now McCarthy. He just throws this one away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Into the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. That's going to bring up fourth down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. Tampa Bay ready to head out to the field. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Up the middle, here goes White. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Again, this is White. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. He gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it could do some serious damage.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10.
180!
Running it after the penalty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings 43-yard line.
180! What's up?
They run the counter with White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
180! What's up?
He'll air it out on 3rd. Buys time, rolling right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. try again from the 20 after the incompletion. This is Mason on second down. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They put a receiver in motion right. McCarthy throwing on third down. Complete out to the right. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal.
180! What's that?
The give now to White. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 2-yard line.
Good. What's that?
There's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
Brings up 3rd.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Baker Mayfield a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on fourth down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Will set up for the
They'll try to run it in. And here's it well behind the line. It goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that two-point attempt. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Well, and if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Now it's McCarthy. Looking right, and then he finds him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Throw here, third down. Chased out to his right. Offense in a hurry up here. Desperation time here on fourth. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
It's White on the give. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
At the 22-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
What's that?
We're drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
What's that?
We're drawn up for him. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Moore with a return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
What's that?
Design quarterback run here. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
20.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.